Please wait. It may take me a moment to answer.
Okay. Hi there.
Hello.
So if he was to move, you're just going to close this door. Don't worry. If he was to move, we can just close the door. So you're going to walk back up now towards him. I'm just going to come in.
Good boy.
And I'm going to stay down here. So that's it. Well done. Obviously he wanted to come and say hello. So a nice bit of tag team in there. So now he's looking up at you. That's what we want to re-engage with. So it's just going to be right.
Good boy.
So then you can just open yourself up. So you can turn to the other wall so you can still let him see me. So again, he can see me. So I'm going to wait for him to re-engage with you like that. So he rewards. If he goes to move towards me, just going to step across again. But that you can reward as well. So we're giving him high reward ratio at the moment. But this is going to drop off quite quickly. So he's going to have to work a lot harder tomorrow and so on. So now I'm going to start moving towards you. That's it, well done. That's it, so just back behind that line, brilliant. And then I'm going to start walking towards you. So he looks at me, looks back to you. I'm going to move closer again. So he's going to look to me, look back to you. So what I want you to do now is I want you to ask him to follow you into your dining room.
Okay. This way. Come on. This way.
That's it, well done. And then just sort of go towards the bed area.
Okay.
That's it, well done. So now you can see that I'm going to slowly come through again.
Good boy.
So you can see by reinforcing to this bed, we now have this place for him. I can then come in, and again, so now you can see there's nothing in between him and he's now gone to this bed, but he's so much calmer because we've lowered down that arousal from all the excitement that would normally happen at the door. I can then come in and sit down. And he's like focused on the food now, which is what we want. So even though he's not breaking towards me. Loki, you come in. Come here then. He's going, no, I'm going to stay on the bed.
Good boy.
So even with me tempting him now, he's like, no, I'm going to stay there. How did that feel?
Yeah.
So
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
yeah, I mean, he did really well, didn't he? I mean, under less than 3 minutes and we're in the house. But just by slowing it down and just, we had to block him because we didn't have a door. So obviously if I'd stayed outside and he'd gone to move, the door would have closed on me. So yes, he might have got round you, but the door would have closed and I wouldn't have been in. Good boy. Loki, what's this? And then I can go, let's have a fuss. But he's like, oh, Dad's got the food, not the visitor. So again, it's like he's re-engaging back with you. And I look at that focus. I'm going, look. Good boy. But he's not jumping up and he's re-engaging back with you. And then obviously the idea is if he makes the decision, so he's coming over to you and he might go, am I going to go to Dad? Am I going to go to Mum? Oh, I'm going to lie down. But again, we can just wait this out and go, I'm still not going to reward that because that's not what I want. I want to see whether he can think about making this decision to return to the bed. Now, sometimes waiting and being patient is really worth it. So frustration barking. So that's not going to work because it's like, so what do I need to do? So again, he's just got to think through this and go, what is it that gets me the reward? So again, that's just trying to get your attention. So again, you can actually, but don't reward him straight away for this. So he's gone back to that bed. So all right. So again, just wait again. Wait for him to sort of work through it. He nearly did it. He obviously thought that was a treat on the floor, so he actually broke position. So again. So he's going, oh, well, I'll lie down again. But again, just let him work through and just go, okay, that's not going to work. So again, he's just got to think about what he's got to do.
We're best not looking at him.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you just because if you maintain eye contact with him, then he just kind of will stay staring at you, and then the frustration builds. So he's going to come over. He's going to so just stand up, and then sit back down. Now just wait 5 seconds,
Good boy.
and now reward him. Cool, brilliant.
Boy.
How's that? But again, you can see he's not being bothered by me.
No.
So his main focus has been, and the food then drops off quite quickly. So like I say, tomorrow, way less, and again, until he's just doing this. Now, again, remember what we did with him at the table, where we could just usher him away and just go, right, if you're going to attention bark, you're not getting anything. But at the moment, I'll accept the attention barking for you because he's leaving the visitor alone. So remember that criteria. I'm not looking for absolute perfection. I will accept, I want improvements of how he deals with the visitor. So I'll accept, believe it or not, the attention barking for now, because that's better than him jumping all over the visitor, right? And then over time, we can tighten the criteria up on the attention barking. We can deal with that. But if you try and deal with everything, you just make it way too hard for him, too emotional, too kind of stressful, and he just gets confused. Whereas if we allow a little bit of incorrect behaviour in trade-off for actually slightly better, we can then tighten criteria over time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Very.
Good. I'll take that all day long. Loki! Where are you, Loki? There you go. Handsome dude. Good boy.